I love sales culture. I write about it, I talk about it, and as we were sharing earlier, one of the misnomers when it comes to sales culture is that it's kind of a soft topic, and if you want to have a healthy culture, then you're going to be easy on your people. Right. And I think in sales, that couldn't be further from the truth. A healthy sales culture really balances the love and respect and appreciation for the salesperson with being results focused.
Absolutely. And we've always had a very strong culture at Teradata. What we really are looking to do is drive more of a high performance team, right? And that means focusing in on different elements of how we support the sales team. But you talked about a point really focusing in and around results driven, right? And we talk about how do we metric our teams and how do we make sure that we're truly engaging in a process that shows how we reward a sales team that does extremely well.
And really high-performance sales cultures drive high performance in metrics and measurements, and they love it. Recognition is something that sales culture thrives on because those that are driving results want to be recognized. And there's a great initiative that comes out of driving the metrics and measurements that help identify the top performers. And that says these are the people that are driving value for not only Teradata, but the customers that we deliver.
Because top producers are results focused, and
Absolutely.
by nature, and we all know this, top sellers are competitive.
Yes.
So, I mean, and there's a lot of organizations right now where it has almost become politically incorrect to publish a stack ranking.
It's also important to recognize the value of a team, right? I mean, nothing happens without an extended organization there to support them. Sales is front and center, and so we absolutely need to recognize that. And they're the ones who are risking and being out in front of the customer day after day, getting the door slammed sometimes, right? That's what it takes. But they're the ones who have the high energy and really need to be out there promoting our company and ensuring that the rest of the organization is pull through for them and supporting them in terms of driving sales.
Absolutely, and one of the really exciting things that we see here at Teradata is as you're driving results and the top teams that drive results, it's almost as a pull through the organization of support. So the ability for top performing individuals and teams to get the support from other organizations, there's an excitement that is generated because they want to be a part. People want to be a part of successful winning teams. And so whether it's professional services or the product organization, etc., they all want to be a part of where there is success.
You know, and that's healthy when sales is leading and they're pulling through the type of energy and alignment that you're talking about.
And those top performers, they want to share what they've done so well, right? They want to talk about, you know, why they've been successful and how they've been successful, and others will really strive to pull up their game to be in that same boat, right? They'll want to learn as much as they can in terms of how were they successful and what can I do in my account or in my region to really get to that same level.
One of the things that is really interesting is how do we enable the assets in order to deliver velocity and scale into the business. So as we talk about sales managers driving scale, also how do we drive the assets for the field to take that collateral around winning and opportunities with customers where we succeeded and drive it throughout the organization. So sales teams and sales leaders can take what we've done really well across the organization.
I think it's really important for us to be able to help our sales teams as much as possible with collective assets from the organization, right? Where can they be credible? Where can they instantly gain, you know, the recognition that this is something that Teradata excels at and can help differentiate the customer for their business they're trying to drive. The more we can provide those type of assets and capabilities and the tool sets for our teams to be more successful, I think that that's part of our role as sales managers and leaders, is to really give them what they need to be successful.
Well, I see you guys doing that right now in your organization. Some of this new format of the way sales team meetings are being led. Some of the initiatives that the area vice presidents are putting in, where they're gathering the team in such a way where they're working on their story, and where the salespeople are feeling better armed to do their jobs. Where we're doing a much better job sharing case studies and success stories. So everyone's going out with confidence. I mean, it's really hard to sell when you don't have a story and you don't have the proof behind you. When you're armed with that, and especially the way you're doing it right now, where the salespeople and the account executives are part of the process in sharpening the story, they own it, and it's a whole lot easier to use a weapon and deploy it if you were part of creating it.
You got to believe in it in order to be able to share it with a customer and have them really understand what you're trying to accomplish. If you don't own it, that doesn't come across.